Right, this isn't going to be another one of those unboxing videos for these Corsair LL120 series fans. I just want to show you guys how to connect them. Nobody shows how to actually just connect them, at least not that I've been able to see on YouTube. So I just got these today, and I opened it up, and everything except for the connector between the Lighting Node Pro, which is right here, and the RGB fan hub here. That was the only thing missing. So I talked to the retailer, online retailer that I bought it from, and they actually ended up just refunding my money because of the inconvenience, and I didn't have to send this back, so that's pretty cool. So what I was going to do is I was just going to rig something up myself and make it work that way. So I had an issue though when I went to fire this up, or I plugged it in, started getting smoke coming out of this unit here, and I had to take it apart and found out that there were some bad solder joints inside. So I actually had to resolder the main power and ground, and everything's working good now. I tested it out, but this is what I want to show you guys, that you can use something like this. Normally it's a 2-pin cable that goes between them, but it's not like imperative that it has to be, because I tested it and it does work. But here's the thing, you have to get the orientation right. That's the big thing, because it is taking in power. So what you do in this case is I plugged this into here, and I apologize, but I've got one hand on the camera, or on the camera, and the other one on this. So plugs in like that, and then you don't just plug it in straight like this to the other side like that, because they actually orient it like this. So you'd have to flip the cable. So you flip the cable and go to 1, so that the smooth part is on top. It's going to be the same thing as if you actually had the real cable, but you want to make sure that it's oriented like that. So I'm just going to try and squeeze this thing in while holding the camera. Okay, so now that it's like that, you can see that there's smooth on top, and that's how it's oriented. So it lands up putting a twist in it if you actually go across like that. So now I've got it hooked up to this computer over here. I know it's a bit of a mess here, but I'm going to go ahead and power it on. And now, as you can see, 1, there's no smoke, and 2, it actually lights up the fans. So you can see they're not spinning. I don't have them actually connected to a power source for the actual fan itself. That'll come next. But I figured there's so many unboxing videos of this set, but nobody shows if this is going to actually work for somebody, because not everybody has a USB, or sorry, an RGB header on their motherboard. I'm one of those people. So it's going to go into this setup here and replace the back fan and then the 2 fans on the rad, and then I'll have to get a 140 for the top one. But this will work good for anyone who doesn't have that and actually, likes Corsair products or has a lot of Corsair products. I've got Corsair RAM in there, so it should work out pretty good with this setup. So if you guys have any questions about this type of connection, I'm going to try and get in there nice and tight and just hold it there for a moment so that you guys can see it. Because whenever anybody does the connections, they never hold it still enough to show how everything is set up right. So fans go to the fan hub, and you can do 6 fans on this hub, which is really cool. And of course it connects to the Lighting Node Pro on one of the lines, and there's another one. So you can do more fans, or you can do the light strips that Corsair sells. And the light strips do a daisy chain, one after another. So there you go, guys. Hopefully this will help in case you guys are wondering how it works and if you guys should buy these. They're pretty sweet looking fans, and I can't wait to get them installed. So take care everyone. Bye.